vandalism, saved someone from drowning, and got arrested, all in the same week. Oh, but before I get ahead of myself, hi, I'm Maya from California. Please like and subscribe. Ever since I can remember, swimming was my happy place. When I was 3, my love of all things aquatic got a little awkward from my parents, who had to keep pulling me out of mall fountains, bird paths, and koi ponds. Excuse me, adults, if you put those signs up and I'm too young to read them, do you see where I'm going with this? Well, by the age of 13, the only job I ever dreamed about was becoming a lifeguard. Being around water, saving people, and hot guys in swimsuits, what's not to love? But on dry land, that's a whole different story. You see, I was not the greatest student, and my mortal enemy was math. Then my dad got a promotion, and we moved into an apartment in the city, and I had to start my senior year at a brand new school. Seriously, Dad, I had just spent the last year sucking up to all my teachers so they would grade me on a generous curve. Where's the respect for all my hard work? Life wasn't any different there. But like divine intervention, I looked up and saw my favorite 4-letter word. Okay, seriously, you guys, I know at least half of you just thought of a word that would get you grounded if you said it out loud. I only planned to swim for a few minutes, but I was startled by a gorgeous boy.
I said, "What are you doing in my pool?"
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought this was the school pool. School pool. That's funny, get it? Because it rhymes.
I get it. It's just not funny. And it's my pool because my family paid for it.
He pointed to the plaque on the wall with his family name and under it a sign.
I'm Sebastian Monroe III, and if I catch you in here again, I'll have you arrested.
Arrested? Well, that's a bit dramatic. Did you think I was gonna pee in the pool or something? I'm Maya, by the way. I realized I was talking to myself because he had already left. He had the manners of a goat, and that's an insult to goats. I don't get it. Even if his family paid for the pool, it's still the school pool. I have to be on the swim team and prove to him that I'm better than him. I made the team, of course, and beating Sebastian's top score was just the icing on the cake. So I dominated any competition I was in. I figured Sebastian must have told one of his goon buddies to try to scare me for tearing it up on the swim team because I noticed this nerdy-looking guy lurking outside the school. I tried to approach him, but he was a tricky little thing and got away. Was Sebastian trying to have me stalked or disappeared? Okay, now I'm being dramatic. You guys ever feel like your mind plays tricks on you because you've watched too many crime movies? I walked back into school and saw something I did not expect. Sebastian was leaning against my locker, looking so handsome, but I kept my cool.
Your team wins again. If I had known you were part mermaid, I might not have given you such a hard time.
Oh, thank goodness. I was wondering how I would go on living without your approval. Now, excuse me, I need to get to my locker.
I'll only move if you agree to go out with me.
It figures. The only way you could get a date is with blackmail.
Okay, I deserved that. But I am trying to make up for being such a jerk to you. I really like you. And I was listening when you introduced yourself, Maya.
He leaned in close to me, put his head on my shoulder, and looked up at me.
Look, I'm trying to be cute and vulnerable.
You guys ever fall for that guy who makes you think, sure, he's a bad boy, but he'll change for me? I guess even you deserve a second chance.
Awesome. Where do you want to go?
I have this sudden craving for ice cream. He took me to an upscale dessert place and ordered one of everything. He was charming, and I was falling for him like an apple off an Isaac Newton's tree. Oh hey, I guess I did learn something in class. I thought things are starting to look up. But what do they say about looking up? That's when you trip and faceplant. Yep, I failed my second test. One more and I would get kicked off the swim team. I went to sweet-talk the coach, but unfortunately he was allergic to my charm. Thankfully, my parents hired an amazing tutor, Lucy, who knew how to keep me awake, unlike others who snored or were more interested in snacking. And before I knew it, I was doing better on my tests and even got a B+. And by the way, this Lucy is awesome. But unfortunately, the story isn't about her. But please know she's amazing. Maybe I should tell her story one day. Don't you agree, guys? Also, to review, I was dating the hottest guy in school and crushing classes and the swim team. That nerdy guy was still popping up at school,